Good afternoon. I want to talk a bit about Remembrance Days. Remembrance Days are institutionalised and honoured in the UK. They have events like D-Day, Remembrance Munday, versus how remembrance for Biafran victims is often silenced or denied, especially in Nigeria. The UK marks their remembrance with poppies, parades, ceremonies. This year, from May to November, you will see poppies everywhere as they remember 80 years of being there. It's formalised and respected. This is in contrast with Nigeria. In Nigeria, remembrance of Biafrans is criminalised or repressed. Events are banned, mourners are arrested, even killed. This is not an injustice to the dead, it's a denial of truth and humanity. Since 1851, when the Royal Niger first arrived in what we now know as Nigeria, with a Bible in one hand and a gun in the other, there has been nothing but bloody conflict. In 1945, hundreds of Biafrans were killed in the northern city of Jos. Again in 1954 in Kano, another northern city. In 1956, Shell found in Biafra land more oil than the entire Middle East. As corruption became wide-scale following this, northern politicians, after Western style of democracy was implemented, led to the 1964 elections, rigged to favour the north. The power of the Nigerian army grew, which exploded into a coup, mainly by Northern Army officers, followed by a bloody conflict. The 1966 programmes in northern Nigeria. The Biafra War, which saw not just the bombings, but the deliberate starvation and genocide campaign leading to the disease and death of millions. In Israel and Ireland, their records show 5 million. In Europe and England, they record 3.4. I checked yesterday on Wikipedia, and they now say 2 million. But you see how they're trying to manipulise the media. The bloody conflicts never ended, with recent killings, crackdowns, and a lack of justice today. We are here because history matters. Memory matters. Mourning is a human right. To mourn is also an act of resistance. Just as British families remember their fallen soldiers with dignity and pride, Biafrans must be allowed to remember their dead with dignity and pride. To remember is to say that you mattered, that your life meant something. This is the call to action, the call for recognition of Biafran lives lost, call for an end to the repression of remembrance, encourage documentation, education, like BEAD, Biafra Awareness and Education, and community remembrance events like this, here in the diaspora, where we are allowed to speak freely. The importance of truth-telling for justice and healing cannot be emphasized enough. There is a poem by George Eliot, "The dead are never dead to us until we have forgotten them. They can be injured by us, they can be wounded, they know all our penitence, all our aching sense that their place is empty, all the kisses we bestow on the smallest relic of their presence." Why does this fit today, Biafra Remembrance Day? The quote is a tribute to the Biafran dead. It reinforces that forgetting them would be final, unforgivable act. Silencing their stories is a wound that continues. Honouring their memory, even with the smallest symbol, is an act of love and resistance. Remembrance gives the dead dignity and gives the living strength. Amen.